Like any other regions, the arts and crafts of Mindanao have its significant features in terms of its elements and principles. Hi, dear learners! I am Teacher Giselle Ocyaden, and you are watching DepEd MP TV. Today, we will discuss the distinct characteristics of arts and crafts of Mindanao. So, be ready with your paper, pencil, and your self-learning module. Mindanao has various artworks that are well-known and culturally rooted in terms of attire, textile, tapestries, crafts, accessories, body ornaments, and architectures. Most of these types of their arts were traditionally inspired since these are being used as part of their culture and traditions. Some style of their artworks were influenced and adopted during the Spanish colonization. At the end of our lesson, you will be able to analyze the elements and principles of arts and crafts inspired by the different creative expression in Mindanao. Identify the different characteristics of arts and crafts in specific areas in Mindanao. Reflect on and identify the mood, idea, or message communicated by the selected artifacts and art objects. Appreciate the artifacts and art objects in terms of its function and their distinct use of art elements and principles. Finally, incorporate the design, form, and concept of the artifacts and objects from Mindanao in your own creation. But before we move further, let us check what you already know about our topic.
Listen carefully as I say the instruction. Read and understand the questions. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answers on the space provided before the number in your self-learning module. For example, this region is referred to as the Land of Promise and is the second largest and southernmost island in the Philippine archipelago. A. Luzon. B. Mimaropa. C. Mindanao. And D. Visayas. You're right if your answer is Mindanao, letter C. Now, prepare your pen and your self-learning module as you answer the following item. Number 1. A traditional dance which demonstrates the various ways of wearing a malong and its uses. A. Kapamalong-malong. B. Pinalantupan. Letter C. Sambisa malong. And D. Both A and C. Number 2. The traditional tight-fitting trousers made of Ayakan fabric characterized by its vertical stripes design. A. Bajulapi. B. Malong. C. Pinalantupan. And D. Sawal. Number 3. The common color tones found in Bagubos Tinala. A. Black and red. B. Deep brown and blood red. C. Orange, brown, and black. And D. Red, brown, and black. Number 4. Most common material used by the ethno-linguistic groups in Mindanao for weaving cloth. A. Abaca fibers. B. Brass. C. Clay. And D. Kapis shells. Finally, number 5. It is a process of dyeing the fabric in which the yarns have been tie-dyed before weaving. A. Carving. B. Ikat. C. Weaving. And D. Sculpture. Congratulations! You are done with our first activity, so let's check your answers and find out how well you know about our first lesson in this third quarter.
Here are the answers. Number 1, D, both A and C. Number 2, D, sawal. Number 3, B, deep brown and blood red. Number 4, A, abaca fibers. And 5, B, ikat.
Good start! Now, did you know that the arts and crafts of Mindanao are believed to be a fusion of beliefs of animism and Islamic religion, which resulted to a unique blend of spirituality and creativity? These forms of artistic expression have various functions in their daily lives and considered sacred to them because these are often used in rituals and ceremonies. Arts and crafts also have spiritual and natural symbolism and meaning to them. Most of their artworks are made from materials found in their locality. Moreover, the traditional clothing of the Balaan, Bagubos, Tibuli, Maranao, and the Yakans highlights the artistic creativity of Mindanao in terms of their attire, textile, and tapestries, while sari manok, okim, and brass making such as kulintang for crafts, accessories, and body ornaments.
Let's explore more about Mindanao's arts and craft by answering the second activity of our lesson. Again, prepare your pen and your self-learning module as I explain the instructions. Unscramble the words on the first column of the table below to determine the terms that are related to the arts and craft of Mindanao in terms of their attires, textiles, tapestries, accessories, and body ornaments. The meanings provided in the second column serves as your hint. Write your final answer on the third column. For example, scrambled word, Konamiras, meaning legendary bird of the Maranao that came from the word sari and manok. Your answer? That's right. It's sari manok. Now, it's your turn to answer the following items. Good luck! Number 1, Ryuk, Old Malayan word which means carve or ukit in Filipino. Number 2, Kati, process of dyeing the fabric where the yarns are tightly wrapped with strings and dyed before weaving. Number 3, Gabani. They are warriors who wear blood-red cloth and a head kerchief. Number 4, Dulay Lang, the most famous Tibuli dream weaver who received the National Living Treasures Gawad Manlilikha ng Bayan or Gamaba in the year 1998. And number 5, Amngol, similar to the sarong worn by peoples in Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia. Okay, let's check your answers. Are you ready? The answer in number 1 is okir. Number 2, ikat. Number 3, bagani. Number 4, langdulay. And finally, number 5, it's malong. You are doing great. Let's keep moving for a more challenging activities.
Mindanao, referred to as the Land of Promise, is the second largest and southernmost island in the Philippine archipelago. Before Islam came to the Philippines, Early Filipinos worshiped nature and believed that plants and inanimate objects are home to ancestral spirits. This indigenous belief system is called animism. The conversion of the natives and the arrival of Muslim traders and merchants resulted in new forms of artistic expressions. The fusion of beliefs created a unique blend of spirituality and creativity. There are three main traditional clothing of Mindanao in terms of attire, textile, and tapestries. These are the traditional clothing of Balaan, Bagubos, and the Tibuli, and the Maranao and Yakans. The Bilaan or Bilaan are known for their embroidery, brass ornaments, and beadwork that are integrated in their traditional clothing. They wear clothes woven from abaca embellished with embroidery. designs. The Maranaos are known for their malong, which is a traditional Filipino tube skirt that is made of hand-woven or machine-made multicolored cotton cloth, bearing a variety of geometric or floral designs.
The malong is similar to the sarong worn by peoples in Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia, but is longer and is stitched together at both ends to make a tube. A newborn is wrapped in it, and as he or she grows, it becomes a part of his or her daily life as clothing and as material for everyday use. When a person dies, he or she is once again wrapped in a malong. Even in areas where people wear contemporary clothing during the day, the malong is commonly used as sleepwear. A traditional dance called Kapa Malong Malong or Sambisa Malong demonstrates the various ways of wearing a malong and its uses.